Hi, everybody. This is Jerry Southern. I'm happy to be today's guest on Guest Star.
The United States Treasury Department presents Guest Star with Harry Sosnick and the Savings Bonds Orchestra, yours truly, Del Sharbutt, and featuring today that favorite of supper clubs and recordings, Miss Jerry Southern. How do you do, ladies and gentlemen? This is Del Sharbutt, your host for Guest Star, a transcribed feature for savings bonds, presented as a contribution of this station in the public interest. The savings bonds you buy are shares in America, your stake in a brighter future. Buy them regularly at work or where you bank. Well, now here's Harry Sosnick and the Savings Bonds Orchestra with today's opener. Thanks, Harry. Well, now we turn our attention to the piano, where we find our lovely guest star, Miss Jerry Southern.
Thank you, Del, for the pretty compliment.
Well, a pretty compliment is in order for a pretty girl who's about to favor us with a pretty song, we hope.
I'd like to do a wonderful old Cole Porter tune called It's the Lovely. The night is young, the skies are clear, and if you want to go walking, dear, it's delightful, it's delicious, it's the lovely. I understand the reason why you're sentimental, and so am I. It's delightful, it's delicious, it's the lovely. You can tell at a glance what a swell night this is for romance. You can hear dear Mother Nature murmuring low. let yourself go, so please be sweet, my chickadee. And when I kiss you, just say to me, it's delightful, it's delicious, it's lovely. Chickadee, and when I kiss you, just say to me, it's delightful, it's delicious, it's delectable, it's delirious, it's dilemma, it's deluxe, it's lovely.
Thanks, Jerry. That's the kind of musicianship and styling that have earned you your reputation as a singer's singer.
Well, Del, suppose you go to work and show us why you're known as an announcer's announcer.
All right, Jerry. United States savings bonds, ladies and gentlemen, shares in America. Every bond you buy does double duty. First, it helps you to build a personal future that's worth waiting for, a secure, carefree future. And while it's doing that for you, it's helping your country, too, helping to protect the value of the dollar, helping to keep our economy strong. That's why savings bonds are truly shares in America.
I'm with you, Del, all the way, but you left out the best part about buying bonds. The payroll savings plan, I mean.
Good point, Jerry. There's no easier, more convenient way to save than through the automatic payroll savings plan. All you need to do is tell your employer how much you want to save each week, and he'll set that amount aside before you get your paycheck. You don't see it, and you hardly miss it. But my, how that small amount adds up when it's put away in bonds. There, it'll be absolutely safe, earning good interest, yet quickly available in case of emergency. My suggestion is sign up for payroll savings and buy savings bonds right where you work.
That's my advice, too, ladies and gentlemen. Buy bonds regularly. And now, Del, if I may borrow Harry Sosnick and the band, I've got a song I've just recorded called Life Does a Girl a Favor.
Well, you do us a great favor by singing it now.
Life does a girl a favor when it gives her kind of man, a home of gentle charm from which he hates to roam, someone to touch her arm and say, I'm glad we're home. This is a world that I want to stay with and face each day with new pleasures to plan. And the greatest favor life can ever do is to let me live a life of love with you. This is a world that I want to stay with and face each day with new pleasures to plan. And the greatest favor life can ever do is to let me live a life of love with you.
Jerry Southern, that's wonderful. We hope we'll be seeing and hearing you again real soon.
Thanks, Del.
Now, Harry Sosnick and the Savings Bonds Orchestra bring us today's guest star finale. You've been listening to Guest Star, a transcribed feature for Savings Bonds, which today featured Jerry Southern. The time for this program is donated by this station every week in the public interest. The Treasury Department thanks your station and Jerry Southern for their contribution to the Savings Bonds program. Next week, we'll have another famous guest star and more good music by Harry Sosnick and the Savings Bonds Orchestra, so we hope you'll be on hand. Meanwhile, this is Del Sharbutt saying so long and reminding you that there's no safer, no surer, no better way to save than with United States savings bonds. Buy them regularly where you work or bank.